Hey, before we get started today, I wanted to remind you, we have a weekly newsletter that you can go sign up for today. Go to DeniseKeilitz, spelled with an A.com, and sign up there. Talks about hair-related stuff, my favorite style of the week, a weekly nugget to get your weekend started. Just join our community. I would love to see you there. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to my salon owner friends. What is the most important number that you think is important for the success of your salon? You want me to tell you? Client retention. Yep, I said it. Client retention. That is the number one indicator if you're going to succeed as a salon owner. Is your salon going to be here 3 years, 5 years, heck, next year? Only 30% of new guests come back to our salons. 30%, that means 3 out of 10 people. So out of 10 people, only 3 people will come back for that second appointment. How sad is that? I saw somewhere one time, you might as well put a sign on the front of your door that says, hey, enjoy your first visit because 70% of you won't come back. What? Why do we work so hard to get that first guest coming through our doors and then don't even worry about the next time? It's just not automatic, people. So what can you do right now to start improving client retention? Okay, we're going to talk about some things, okay? And these are the rules you have to follow. You must follow to be a successful salon. So first of all, I want you to consider that everything that you do, everything that goes on in the salon has to do with client retention. How you greet your guest, the music you're playing, the cleanliness of the salon, the dust bunnies hiding in the corner, how they get their head shampooed, how they're talked to, how they're greeted, how the towels feel, on and on and on and on. It is everything. I used to say, it's not about the little things, it's all about the little things, because it is. It's all about the little things, because every single little thing matters. I guarantee it. With that in mind, let's talk about a few things that you can do starting today to help. First things first, you have to track your client retention. You have to track it. Don't track request rates. It doesn't matter what stylist they request. What matters is if they walk back in your front door. You want to know if these people are coming back into your salon. Who they come back to see is irrelevant. So now, once you've got your client retention tracked, then what I would do is I would base your stylist compensation on their ability to retain clients. See, what happens in the salon is we usually give the new clients to the stylists who aren't busy. That is so messed up. And here's the reason why. Your brand new stylists are trying to build a clientele. And yes, they need clients in their chair. Of course they do. But your newbies, they don't know your culture yet. They don't know the things that it takes to bring back a client. So what happens is you're giving your brand new clients to brand new stylists, and they're not getting the experience that you want them to experience when they come to your salon. No fault of anybody. It's just that the newbie is too new to even know what that experience is supposed to be looking like. And so then the client doesn't get the experience that you had wanted them to receive, so they don't come back. It might have been an okay haircut, it might have been an okay color, but it's the overall experience. Remember, it's all those little things they didn't receive. Maybe the consultation, maybe the confidence in the new stylist's voice. You need to be having monthly one-on-ones with every single stylist, and the number one benchmark you should be looking at is client retention. So what do you do, Denise, if you've got brand new stylists that aren't busy and you have new guests wanting to come in, and the new guests coming in, maybe they walk in and they see stylists that aren't busy, and you say, sorry, we don't have anything available, because you want to give the new guests to your star players, right? Then your star players can then say, hey, maybe next time you might want to try this person. because maybe your star players don't have the time to take on new guests. Maybe base your stylist's compensation on their retention rates. If they hit a certain retention rate, you can afford to pay them a little bit more if you have your retention rates up. A third tip, have some kind of marketing program to get people back in after their first visit. That could be send them a thank you email, write out, snail mail, a thank you card. Thank you so much for coming into our salon. We value you. Hey, by the way, here's maybe a gift card for $10 off your next visit. It could be bring this in on your next visit for a free travel size shampoo, hairspray, something like that. Or you could give them a free eyebrow wax or a free conditioner. Don't say free, say complimentary. It's just luxury language. Give them something to come back in for, entice them to come back in. Because it really does take about 3 times before somebody starts going, okay, I kind of like this. If you hit a home run on the first time, kudos to you, my friend, kudos to you. My 4th rule you have to follow is you need to pre-profile, or at least profile, your new guests and then guide them to what stylist they need to go to. How do you do that if somebody just goes on your website and they want to book a new appointment? Well, there is this software created by my dear friend Katie Whitledge. It's called Maya. We used to use it, and what it is a software that you plug into your website, and when people go to your website, it pops up and says, let's get you with the best stylist suited for you. It's kind of like a matchmaker for your clients. It matches with their budget, with their time frame, what skill set they prefer. And it also takes into account personality. Odds are they're going to like the stylist they get with due to the personality and the matchmaking capabilities. Look, if you want more information on this, please go to Join Maya. About standing apart from other salons in your area. Ooh, it makes you look really professional. Game changer. That's all I'm gonna say. Game changer. Just go get some more information on it and tell Katie I sent you. I don't have a discount code or anything like that because she doesn't even know I'm doing this. I just thought it was a game changer for us. Now, every month you need to evaluate each employee's retention rates. Every time when you're sitting down one-on-one, that's like the #1 benchmark you need to be looking at, because it really truly is gonna determine not only their success, but the salon's success. And you want to be in business for a long time. You do not invest in this and put all this weight on your shoulders to just be around and play games, right? So you need to be aware of this. Make it a game. Give a prize at your huddles each month to the person who has the highest retention rates. Make it a good prize, maybe a Starbucks card, maybe a gift card to your local beauty supply. Maybe you take them to lunch. If you do that kind of thing, if they want to go to lunch with the owner. I'm kidding. You also want to develop some kind of marketing program to introduce clients to other stylists in your salon. You don't want your clients to just think they can only go to one stylist in your salon, because what if that stylist is busy and they feel like they can't see another stylist because they don't want to cheat on their stylist, and that would feel awkward, God forbid. No, you need to have that open conversation every time and put it on your social media, put it on your website. Talk about how it doesn't matter who you see in the salon as long as they're walking in the salon. And just say that you're a total concept salon. Everybody's there for the client, because remember, we're concerned with the success of the business, not just the service provider. Yes, that's a part of the puzzle, but if the business doesn't succeed, then the stylist doesn't succeed. Perfect the teamwork concept. You gotta be shouting that from the rooftops. You gotta be screaming it. We are a team. We do not just play one-on-one. Everybody should be trying to hit the salon's goals, not just their individual goals. Get your team involved with the success of your salon. Look at the potential problems in your salon. Remember at the beginning of this, I was talking about it's not about the little things, it's all about the little things. Well, look at all the little things in your salon. Look at your retail displays. Do they scream, hey, I'm in the business of selling retail? I am your go-to place to get your hair care products. Have you dusted? I mean, we used to dust our retail every single day because dust settles. Is everything clean? Are the lights clean? Are there dust bunnies in the corner? Because think about it, your guest is sitting in the chair and they have all the time in the world to look around and seeing where all the dust is. Look at everything. Hair to us is a common thing. To our guests, hair is gross. It is kind of gross. Look at the reception area. If you have magazines, or the magazine's old, I just went to a nail place the other day. The magazines were 4 years old. Okay, also look at your telephone answering techniques. How are you answering the phone? First of all, can they even understand you? Are you talking or mumbling so fast that they don't even know where they called? You need to introduce yourself, maybe even say who you are so they know who they're talking to. So, thank you for calling DK Hair Salon. This is Denise. How can I help you today? It makes a difference, don't you think? Make sure you have some kind of script for how you're going to answer the phone. Signage is another thing. Make sure your signage is clean, on point. Don't have just scribbled writing on a piece of paper and hang it on your front door. Don't do that. Make sure that your signage on your front door is current and reflects maybe current hours, website, phone number. If you have something from 6 years ago, take it down. If you have faded posters, take it down. You want it current. You want it to look good. You want it to look like you care. All these things matter. You might not think it does, but it matters. Take a look at your retail furniture. Is it comfortable? Is the upholstery ripped, stained? It might be time to consider some new furniture. And then you want to evaluate the skill level of every stylist. If the retention rate of someone, maybe they're doing perms and all of a sudden the retention rate on their perms went down. Well, first of all, you need to look at the perms you're using. Maybe that something changed. But if they have a bad retention rate on perms, you need to take away that service from them until they get certified or the skill set they practice and get good enough at it again to let them do that. And then what you can do is develop some kind of referral program. We would say refer 3, get 1 free. And what that meant, if you refer 3 people, I would hand out 3 business cards to every single guest, put their name on it. The card would say, refer 3, get 1 free, and it would give 10% off the first time guest. And when we got 3 of those come back to us, they get a free haircut. We put it into the system, or we send them a thank you card with a free haircut coupon in there. You want to reward your guests for feeding people to your salon. And that's actually the best clients are referrals, because somebody's out there tooting your horn, and you better believe it, they're happy if they're doing that. Because did you know that if somebody's unhappy, they just won't come back. They might not say anything to you. They just won't come back, but they'll tell about 11 or 12 people how unhappy they were. But if they're happy, okay, they will come back, but they might just tell 1 person. So make them happy, okay? And then coach your guests to tell people by handing them referral cards. And then the last thing, make a commitment to make sure that retention is part of your business plan. Make a commitment. You can't do everything all at once, but pick one of these things and work on that this week. Then pick another one, work on that. You just don't want to leave this to chance. It is too important for the success of your salon. It really, really is. When we started tracking retention rates, game changer. I tell you, I was having a conversation with my husband the other day, and we were reflecting on when we had our salons and how when it was really well oiled, it was really a lot of fun. It took a lot of work, and the reason why we were having this conversation is because I was recently looking at an opportunity to open up another salon, and perfect location, wonderful location, but I had to look at it because I've done this 4 times, right? 4 salons, and it's a lot of work to put it all together, hire a staff, make the commitment. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress that people don't see. So if I was a brand new salon headed in there, a retention program would be one of the top 5 things on my list to make sure I got right. You know, up there with branding and the name. And that's fun stuff, that's the fluff. But the retention, coaching to that, coaching your staff, your employees, that is the #1 benchmark to be looking at for the success of not only their career, but your salon. I hope this has helped you in some way. If it has, do me a favor, share this with another salon owner that you might think would get some value out of this. Let them know that we're a community to share ideas. Join our Instagram. We got all kinds of stuff. We do have a program coming out. I'm still working on it. Man, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, let me just tell you. So remember, until next time, when you know better, you do better.